Blutbart.
Hello and welcome back to another behind the scenes toy photography video. This week I'll show you how to combine multiple images in Photoshop. I call this photo, No Surrender for You. I'll also show you my editing process. I'm fresh off another rewatch of Maul Shadow Lord, and there are just so many scenes from that show I plan to recreate. For my first attempt, I thought I'd tackle the fight scene in the cave between Maul and the Inquisitors. At this point in the story, Maul is injured and outmatched and attempts to surrender, but the Emperor wants him dead. This was a pretty simple scene to set up. I began by posing my Maul figure on his knees in the center of my low-angled frame. Next, I placed the Crow and Marrok on either side of him. I kept the Inquisitors in focus while slightly blurring Maul with a wide-open aperture. After that, I placed my only piece of scenery. I first created some scaffolding with acrylic cylinders and figure stands before balancing my T-square on top. Superglued to the underside of my T-square was this dragon wall from the Xbox 360 Collector's Edition of Skyrim. Lastly, I finalized my lighting. 2 large softboxes in the back and 2 small spotlights on the sides. Here's my starting image. I took 3 separate exposures, and to begin my edit I used layer masking to blend them all together. I put inverted layer masks on my 2 red light layers and used the brush tool to paint in the red highlights on just the outsides of my Inquisitors. Next I straightened and cropped the frame before adding adjustment layers for levels and color balance. Following that, I used Content Aware Fill and the Healing Brush tool to make some touch-ups. Afterwards, I did some dodging and burning to fine-tune the lighting on my subjects. Lastly, I used the brush tool to draw in some special effects. I gave the crow some glowing red eyes and also drew in all the lightsaber blades. Marrok's lower blade was a bit crooked, so I straightened that out while I was at it. So once again, here's my starting image. And here's where I ended up. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and make sure to check me out on Instagram. Thanks, and until next time!